what is up, Crocs and clan members, Poke fans, and others who have on this video. I'm SoresanCrockxen here with another episode review of Pokemon Sun and Moon Ultra Adventures. So, a couple things before I get started with the review. One, I apologize for it being so late. I had work today, obviously, because I have a job. And I was actually planning on making the review earlier, but my DVR did not record today's episode. And so I had to wait until I found a place to watch it. Shout outs to my boy Joey for sending me a link so I can watch the episode to make the review about the episode. That's the first thing. Second, I want to say if you guys actually enjoy watching my content and really want to keep up to date with these reviews and maybe other videos that I post, make sure to click that ring the bell button, whatever the heck it's called, because apparently YouTube hates us creators, right? And it's apparently not sending out notifications unless you specifically ask for them, which is really dumb. Like, if you could be subscribed to somebody and not even know about their videos, right? It's happened to me in the past, and I've kind of noticed that. So it's just dumb. And like, the reason why I'm saying this is because I know a lot of my fans like the Pokemon reviews and stuff like that, like the episode reviews and stuff like that. They would be asking me for them. But I feel like my videos haven't reached them because they don't get the notification that the video's up. So like, it would take a couple days or a couple weeks for them to even realize, hey, I uploaded an episode review. Heck, I don't even know if some of the people that used to watch the old reviews even know that I'm reviewing this series. So make sure you ring that bell. Make sure you share the video. Let people know that I am back to reviewing this series, so that way they can come back and be like, oh, this is what I subscribed to Soresan's channel for, right? And third, I've been meaning to do it in the last 2 episodes, and I haven't done it yet because I keep forgetting because it's not really important. New opening of the Pokemon series, the Sun and Moon Ultra Adventures opening song. First off, I gotta say, so far, like, I don't hate it. I think it's like miles better than the first series. Like the Pokemon Sun and Moon first opening, that thing was trash. Okay, this one is somewhat competent. I feel like it was gonna grow on me. It's kind of weird. Like, I feel like it's trying to be like a rap, but it also has that tribal feel to it. So it's trying to blend them both, and it sounds like the soundtrack behind the lyrics isn't actually bad. The lyrics are what's kind of weird. But like I said, I feel like it's going to grow on me the more I watch it. If you wanted my thoughts on that, there you go. So this episode, there's only like 2 major gripes. No, actually kind of like 3 major gripes I want to talk about. The first one, it actually involves Lily a little bit. They're doing this thing. I know they're trying to gear like Lily to be like a protagonist, like a super duper big protagonist of the series. So like for the last 2 episodes, we're getting like these diary entries that she makes at night, and she made a comment about how, you know, Cosmog Nebby teleported Team Rocket. She wasn't even in the vicinity, nor did she know Team Rocket was anywhere near there. So I don't know how she even got that information, unless Ash came out of the woodwork and said, yeah, Team Rocket attacked me, and then Nebby teleported them somewhere else. Which, again, I don't think it's a conversation that should even happen, because he didn't say it right then and there, so it doesn't work, right? It just doesn't work. The second one is Team Rocket was here. I don't like them being in Aether. I don't like them involved with Aether at all. Because it just doesn't make sense. Like I've said, I don't like Team Rocket being involved. Granted, they didn't really mess with the gang this time, so that's like whatever. But like, I just don't like them there. I don't want them to be involved with any of this crap because it just doesn't fit. We had them have a scuffle with Team Skull. Where did that go? Where does that end up anywhere in the storyline right now? Like, did it just one interaction with Team Skull and that was it? Like, Team Skull is practically irrelevant right now. This was, obviously, we're only in the 3rd episode, so that's okay. Like, I don't like specifically hate that, but I don't like the fact that that's a thing. The 4th one, or the 3rd one, I guess right now, I don't even know how many complaints I've said before. Ditto does not look like a Ditto when it transforms. This was debunked 4 series ago, right? Ditto can make a perfect copy of what it's looking at. Unless it's an untrained, like really noobish Ditto, it's going to make a perfect copy of whatever it copies. Like that's been established since Johto. Was it Johto? Yeah, since Johto, this has been an actual established thing. I don't like the fact that they reverted back to an imperfect Ditto. That just makes absolutely no sense. I guess they were trying to be like, oh, well, how will they tell them apart if it doesn't? That's, I don't know. They could have had so many other ways to prove that was a Ditto or it wasn't a Ditto because of how it was behaving or how it was acting. There was no reason for them to do that stupid ideology. And I guess the last one for right now, they're really trying to set up Faba as the villain here. And I don't know how I feel about that. I guess when I think back to the games, like Wiki was like the cool, chill, always super nice one. Lucamine was kind of cool with you the first time you meet her, and then she's a whack job the second time. And Faba was always that middleman where he's kind of on Lucamine's side in the games. Like he knows what her goal is. He's trying to help her achieve her goal. Like he's super straightforward. He's like an actual bad guy. Of all three of those Aether characters in Sun and Moon, the game, Faba did feel like he was the more evil of the three. Lucamine was just kind of crazy when it comes to Ultra Beast. I don't know if that's what they're trying to set up here. I don't know if they're trying to push Faba to be like that one true villain character of the Aether Foundation that then pushes Lucamine later down the line, because he's the one that does the research on Type Null, right? We get that in this episode. He's the one that either created or researched to create Type Null, right? He was at least a part of the development process for that Pokemon. So they're really pushing Faba to be like a villain. I don't know how I feel about that right now, because it's going against everything that's happening right now. Like if they're trying to set up the Aether Foundation kind of like how it was in the games, where on the front end of it, it's all fun and dandy. It's like a very perfect place, and it's there for taking care of Pokemon. But inside, it's very corrupt and very not corrupt. Because Professor Burnett, they're trying to shove her into Aether stuff as well. So it's maybe in the core of it, it's all about Ultra Beast and like how to harness Ultra Beast and stuff like that. Maybe that's like the core of it. Like I said, I still don't know what the correlation is here. I don't know what they're trying to set up with at least Faba. Lucamine right now, I think she's just being a mother, which I actually, like I gotta say, I like Lucamine. As right now, these last 2 episodes, I really like Lucamine. I can't wait to see what they do with her and how far they take that whack job train later down the line. But Faba just doesn't make sense. I don't know why they're trying to, if they're supposed to have a facade of being this perfect place for Pokemon, why is Faba acting like a douchebag? Like, he literally tried to get Cosmog out of Ash's backpack. Nebby teleported. I hate the fact that I have to like flip back and forth. I'm probably just gonna call it Nebby from now on. Nebby teleports, he goes in, accidentally grabs Rowlet and throws it to the ground. Granted, it didn't fall to the ground because Ash caught it, but that really isn't helping sell the fantasy that this is all supposed to be about Pokemon and Pokemon being the #1 priority if you have one of your main guys literally throwing Pokemon to the floor. It just doesn't, on top of the fact that this entire time he's just been acting really anti everybody else, right? They're trying to set him up as a separate entity. Again, I don't know if they just want to go to a storyline when Faba is the only villain character in Aether. There's not really too much of this episode besides that. It's just setting up that Aether Foundation is a thing. Finding out that Type Null was created in Aether. Granted, only Team Rocket knows this, which I guess is the only positive thing about Team Rocket being here. Again, I still don't like them as a trio. I don't like them being around the gang. But if you're going to try to set up something with Team Rocket and the fact that they have this information, they have this knowledge of Type Null as a thing that exists, if you're trying to set up that Team Rocket's the only new entity that knows what the heck Type Null is, besides what we already have a gathering of, which is Faba and Gladion, I think that's fine. Because then you could try to set up something there, right? You can set up that Team Rocket then tries to learn more about Type Null, finds Gladion, and then they have the confrontation that the fact that Type Null's there, and they're the ones that then end up exposing the Aether Foundation alongside Gladion and maybe Lily if she ends up finding out about Type Null because she has to, because her brother is the one that has the Pokemon. I guess if that's the setup you're trying to push, I'm okay with Team Rocket as long as you don't just strictly I think the best thing you could do right now is the fact that you have Team Rocket inside Aether right now and nobody knows who they are, and Faba is completely okay with them as a trio right now because he's intrigued with now, is if they just stay in Aether, right? Ash and the gang go back to Melee, but Team Rocket stays in the Aether Foundation. If you have them stay there and then end up trying to do more research and then maybe uncover more secrets of Aether, then that's fine, because you could have episodes dedicated to that where you don't really focus on Ash in the game, but more along the lines of what the heck is going on inside the core of Aether. So it's just stuff like that, that's how my mind works, it's kind of weird, and I apologize for that. I kind of rambled a little bit too much in this episode, but like I said, I don't want to do the old school style of where I just talk about everything that happened in the episode and to give like a second, well, sometimes even like 5 minutes dedicated to something. I like the fact that I can just go through different points of the episode and things that really stood out to me. So again, if you like this style, maybe you can help me refine it a little bit. Maybe you give me ideas of what you want to watch in these reviews, right? Let me know what kind of things you want me to talk about in these reviews, and maybe even ideas for future videos. I don't know. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. I've been SoresanCrockxen, and I will see you guys in future videos.